after the webinar. We absolutely will. Thank you for asking that. Yes. And we'll probably mention how to get it like closer to the end. Is that correct, Tatiana?
We will mention it. Yeah, for those who want to obtain that certificate, there will be a contact email where you can reach out to us and we will definitely deliver that. It's within 3 days after the webinar. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect.
I can see that people are registering, so that's really
perfect.
good.
So it's working. Yes. So yeah, don't feel it's like you still have maybe like 30 or 40 more minutes to really register there for this raffle. It's going to be closer to the end. So if you have any questions or difficulties, we'll be trying to assist you, and hopefully we'll get like a happy winner, somebody who can really take advantage of that. Okay, so let's move on with your permission. Just a couple of words about myself. Who I am. My name is Katya Bogdanov. I mentioned that I live right now in Northern Virginia, very close to Washington, D.C. I can pretty much drive to the White House in 20 minutes, which is a fun thing to do, a beautiful place to be at. My coaching experience, my coaching journey started about 7 years ago. And it started with just a very powerful experience in being coached, in being on the side of a client. And it was just very enlightening in a way. It was like, oh my goodness, how is it possible that with a simple conversation, insights come, decisions come, the confidence raises. And I started becoming very curious. And well, to make a long story short, I went for certification. I started practicing as a coach, and I'm extremely lucky and honored to be working with a very big and influential company, for one of the Fortune 100 companies in the United States. And by doing that, I'm exposed to a variety of people of different ages, backgrounds, professions, and I can witness their growth. I can witness their changes. Extremely rewarding. Also, my passion is health and wellness, and I've seen in the chat that some of you already also coaching in the health and wellness. So hello to my colleagues there. This is a big passion of mine, and I also lucky to work with a healthcare company, one of the biggest, largest direct healthcare company in the United States. I currently train, have 2 cohorts of students in coaching up, students from all around the world. Amazing experience. We have students from Latin America, Canada, US, Bulgaria, Russia, Ukraine, all coming together, learning as a coaches, sharing experiences, practicing with each other. Quite fun for sure. So this is just a couple of words about me, and I would like Tatiana to introduce herself shortly as well.
Thank you. Sorry, just trying to answer. Yes, hello everyone again. My name is Tatiana Stepakina, and I am a practitioner of, as you can see here, I'm a practitioner and graduate of Abraham Hicks teaching. So this is the path that really introduced me to coaching. And at the time, of course, I didn't know anything about coaching. I did not know about communicate, or I would say right communication. It was Abraham Hicks and Louise Hay approach to life just felt very familiar to me. And as we say, oh, it was a coincidence. Of course, there's never a coincidence out there. Whenever things happen, we have to understand that there's a path that someone or our higher self is taking us. And starting with this, I was able to not only get to know myself better, but again, by being a volunteer with Louise Hay, you always aim to be the best, or at somewhat level that she was, to provide, to share love in everything you are and have with everyone who is around you. And I was doing that while in the teachings of Abraham Hicks and a volunteer of Louise Hay program. However, I did not realize that before I go out there to the world and help people or work with people or whatever I was doing, I'm not going to be able to do it to the best level possible, to the highest potential that I was meant to be, unless I fully find out who I am. Who am I deep inside, and what am I made out of? And that's how I open up. And again, I say these are magical things that were happening, but working with Tony Robbins. And after that realization that I have to know myself first, to be able to communicate with myself first, that's when the Tony Robbins came in. Yes, I am a former interpreter with Tony Robbins. I want to say courses. It's not courses, it's seminars. It's something that we were doing live, and it's Date with a Destiny, or the VIP on the islands. We were working with his VIP clients. I was interpreter into the Russian language. And again, I consider it as a gift, because being around people that are so awakened and that are so connected to themselves that they deliver something meaningful, I was grateful, and I said, I'm not going to continue just be here. I wanted to go out there. That's why I started discovering coaching. So with that, I had an opportunity to be a trainer of the Associate Leadership Program, several programs, different companies throughout United States, throughout UK. Some of them were beauty companies, but again, it all came back to coaching. And at this point, I'm an international level life coach and ICF member. I can talk more about it maybe later, and how much coaching up has changed my life, because I was a student of their program as well, and here I am. I'm forever grateful. It was the best gift that was given, is to be taught all the competencies and all the skills. I want to say it just brought me to a complete and full knowledge of myself. Definitely. So that's really brief. Thank you.
Thank you, Tatiana. Thank you. I think I find it so fun to hear how people get to coaching, because there's so many different paths that can take you. And I just always ask students, colleagues, coaches, and stories are never the same. It's very interesting. Yes. Yes. Well, we also want to share you just like we have quite a big team of coaches, trainers, assessors, mentors in our university. And just to give you some information on Sheba, she is going to be the one who's actually starting our next cohort of students in June. And she is also an internationally recognized coach. Here's some information on her if you'd like to learn more. She's working a lot in leadership as a leadership trainer and executive coach as well. She's recognized by Forbes. She's also PCC coach by International Coach Federations. Just like a short information for those of you who are interested. And Tatiana, I see you. Looks like you.
Yes, I just see that there's a website for shebacoach.com, and you can't see it on the screen, so we apologize for that. But for those who want to know more and want to discover who is going to be their trainer, because she has her personal story there as well, how she got there and what she had to overcome to be who she is today. And Sheba is a wonderful trainer, an absolutely wonderful person as well. She's based in California, San Francisco. So www.shebacoach.com for those who are interested. Thank you. Sorry to interrupt.
No.